Okay. So we have completed scope of audit, which is our question number 3. Now let us move on to question number 4. Do you remember here we have come across one phrase where I said this is your next question. So obviously our next question is aspects to be covered in audit of an enterprise. Pavan sir, I am conducting audit. What are all the aspects I need to verify? Do I need to verify assets? Do I need to verify liabilities? Do I need to vouch the sales transactions? Do I need to vouch the cash transactions, banking transactions? Do I need to verify fixed assets? Do I need to verify compliance with accounting standards? This is rather a very simple and easy to understand question. Okay. So look here. 1. Verification of authenticity and validity of transaction. This is also known as internal controls. So if a transaction is happening, say for example, purchase of fixed asset, this company which you are conducting audit, they have purchased fixed asset. Now, first question is, to purchase a fixed asset, do they have the authority? Whether this purchase transaction is valid? Now imagine a company purchased a building. How can they purchase a building? Simple. First, there should be a discussion in the board. The board of directors should meet and discuss, hey, we purchased this building. Then that building is to be acquired. And in this meeting, probably they might have given authority. So 8 directors are there. All the 8 directors might have, commonly agreed on a point that, hey, this guy, Mr. Srinivas, boss, you go negotiate with the owner of the building, purchase the building, go and complete the registration formalities, pay the money. You are responsible. You are authorized to complete all the transaction. And now Srinivas, who's also one of the directors, is performing that. Okay, this is what we call whenever there is a transaction that could be purchase, that could be sale, that could be payment of salaries, that could be payment of rent, that could be anything, whether it is authorized, whether the person who performed this has authority, whether this is a valid transaction. You understand? For example, manager of State Bank of India manager. Okay, he purchased lotteries with a good faith that I am purchasing lottery with 1,000 rupees. If, what we call, if I get a prize of 1 crore rupees, I'll give to State Bank of India only. So I'm a manager of State Bank of India. I purchased a lottery and I'll give the prize to State Bank of India only. So I am purchasing with SBI money. If you want to purchase with your own money, that is still fine. But you're entering into or you're buying something for the enterprise. Is it a valid transaction? The answer is no. How can you? So you have a list of, what are all the activities you can do? You should not do something beyond that. So this is verification of transactions to verify whether they're, validated properly, whether they're authorized properly. Point number 1. Point number 2. Comparison of items of financial statements with underlying records. So in financial statement, sales is there. Underlying records, sales daybook is there. So as an auditor, I need to verify. I need to compare the items in financial statements with underlying records. That is second thing. Third thing, verification of asset. If there is an asset, who owns the title? Whether the asset is existing. What is the value of the asset? So 3 things. Probably I need to verify more. They have listed 3 things. Dear Pavan, as an auditor, if you go to conduct audit of X Limited, if they have assets, check whether the legal title is in the name of company, whether the asset is existing, whether the asset is valued properly. These 3 things. If it is a liability, you need to verify certain things on liabilities also. Verification of liabilities. These are known as authenticity underline, validity underline. Write down completeness somewhere. Then title underline, existence underline, valuation underline. These are known as audit assertions. What auditor is looking for? If it is a transaction, what you are looking for? If it is an asset, what you are looking for? If it is a liability, what you are looking for? If it is disclosure in financial statements, what you are looking for? These are called audit assertions. So when I am conducting audit, I need to cover what are all the aspects I need to cover. Transactions have to be verified, underline. Items of financial statements have to be verified, underline. Assets have to be verified, underline. Liabilities have to be verified, underline. P&L results are to be verified. That means whether the entity has earned so much of net profit or suffered so much of net loss. Underline checking the result shown by P&L. That also is to be verified whether it is correct or no. And reporting to the appropriate person or the body. Who's the appropriate person? In case of statutory audit, it is the members of the company. In case of statutory audit, it is the members of the company. So whether you are reporting to appropriate person or body, and verification of accounting and internal controls also. An examination of the system of accounting and internal controls. That means accounting system, internal control system, whether they are appropriate or not. These are the aspects to be covered in an audit. So this is our question number 4. Things are clear. Can we move on to question number 5?